Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Ghost TV. We are very sorry for not posting some time now. Yes, we've had some technical issues and then other stuffs, but all the same, we are back and running. You'll be seeing our videos out there regularly from time to time. Let's get into it because in CBB, I will say I can't watch him. Cristiano Ronaldo, ahead of UEFA Nations League match in Barcelona, he has been granted some interviews and then he has said a lot of things. He was asked about the issues going on in the camp of Portugal, in the national team. And then he was like, there are so many criticisms in the national team. Yes, there are so many questions going on in the national team. He feels like any question for Kasasa. And then, on the whenever he answers a question, he doesn't expect you, the interviewer, to look at the computer, but rather you should be looking at him. What he's trying to say is that he is in the national team, he knows what's going on there. So if you ask him a question, he is the one supposed to answer. You shouldn't be judging the national team based on what you've heard. Yes, and where are the same. So I don't know free national team company, and I don't know going to make a Alpha national team. No. So that was what he said about the Portugal national team. And then also he was asked about Rasmus Højlund. The first leg in the UEFA Nations League, he scored a goal and then he did that, Ronaldo's famous celebration. Yeah, he did that celebration. So he was asked, a reporter asked him about that, and then he was like, Rasmus Højlund doing that celebration isn't a problem. He has no problem with that because he has seen a lot of footballers and other sportsmen doing that celebration, which has been iconic. But he has no problem with that, as I said. And also, the only problem he's having, no, not even a problem, but he was only wishing that in the return leg, which will be going on today, he only wishes that he will be the one doing the celebration. Then Rasmus Højlund will be looking at him. That was fantastic coming from him. Also, I can say but as time goes on, Luka Modric ahead of France versus Croatia game in the return leg of the UEFA Nations League. He has been granted an interview, and then he was also saying some good things about Kylian Mbappe. Actually, he was like, Kylian Mbappe is a fantastic player, and then if he keeps doing what he's doing for Real Madrid, he will become one of the greatest players in Madrid history. And then also, he will win a couple of, he will win some Balon d'Ors. Not one, not two, but, he will win it several times if he continues doing what he's doing. He was also saying, Kylian Mbappe is a great guy. And then, man, instead of Kika family, they're fantastic and nice. And then I feel like, I don't know if it's because he's also coming from the Madrid team. Because facing an opponent now can't be said already. I saw show. But anyway, in the first leg, Croatia won by 2-0 thanks to Ivan Perisic, and then he scored and then also made an assist in that game. So we are looking for except France. I don't know if they can bounce back and then beat Croatia in the semi-finals, return leg in the UEFA Nations League. I was see Juventus camp because Thiago Malta. If you've followed football for some time, you remember say he's from Barcelona. He was a great player there, and then other teams as well. So yes, Thiago Malta being the head coach for Juventus club, he has been sacked because according to the Juventus board, they don't see him fixing the job because only power lusu some matches until if you final the put in the UEFA Champions League, which wasn't good. So yes, Thiago Malta has been sacked, and then also so he being sacked, Thiago Malta being sacked, one man's meat is another man's poison. Yes, I will be no be Juma, and then obi a Juma when you say Igor Tudor, and also Anya Juma na you see on Juventus head coach. So Igor Tudor is now the new appointed head coach for Juventus Football Club, the old ladies of Serie A. So the contract has been signed and then it has been finalized. So Igor Tudor. He's now the new head coach for the Juventus football club. Yes. You know, Igor Tudor, he has actually been the assistant coach for Juventus football club before. So this Turin isn't a new home for him. He has been the assistant coach, as I said. I think that was in 2020-2021 season. I don't know if you want to call Venezia, and then also he moved to Marseille in the French League One, and then also back to Italy, Lazio, I think just last year, 2024 season. So yes, he's a good coach. I hope everything goes as planned for him and then the Juventus football club. Let's get into the transfer zone a little bit. You know, rumors and then all those things happening out in the transfer sector, because very soon we'll be seeing players moving from one club to the other, because June is right at the corner. And the season and the players they're moving from one place to another. And Trent Alexander-Arnold, he was offered new deal in the Liverpool team. So I think with Arnold, his decision is clear. He's leaving Liverpool and then he's joining Real Madrid. So Real Madrid has been favourite from day one. Real Madrid on several bases, several accounts. And you know, his decision is clear. He's not signing a new deal at Liverpool. He's moving straight to Real Madrid. Talking about transfer news, Benjamin Sesko, one great striker, you know, with the Leipzig team, just 21 years of age. So Benjamin Sesko is now, you know, he has to move forward from Leipzig to another team. And you know, the Akosone said Arsenal and then Manchester United are asking about him from the Leipzig team, and then being asked, you know, according to Leipzig, the only price tag so yeah, around 58.9 million euros. No, pounds, sorry. Million pounds. So 58.9 million pounds for Benjamin Sesko. And then the only clubs I'm more asking about Benjamin Sesko at the moment near Arsenal and Manchester United. I think they really need a striker. Those two clubs, they need strikers. So it will be a good deal for them. I'm still in the transfer zone. Rumors going around the world, you know. One player has been offered to Real Madrid. Manuel Akanji, you know, City on Asiomu. So the whole season has been like season and Manchester City and then Pep Guardiola. So Manuel Akanji has been offered to Real Madrid. Real Madrid don't have some backline. I read Kakra. So players in the Alaba is prepare anyhow. So if say they can get Manuel Akanji to fit in their profile, no, that would be very good for them. I don't know, but I think it will be a good deal. Just I hope say Amubenyano. And then the last story, Barcelona Football Club, they are also looking forward to strengthen the right back position of the team. The right back position there, you say the only player about is Jules Koundé. He's not even a right back. He's a centre back, but unfortunately, all lucky players team. That's a financial fair play. That's what happens. So Barcelona, they are looking forward to strengthen that part. So they are actually going in for a right back, Abeka Jules Koundé, so that at least they will have two players for that position. The only other player is some young guy, 18 years from La Masia, from the academy team, so which is not very good for, you know, a team competing for a title. So ladies and gentlemen, this is where we end. We'll be back again for other stories. Thank you. We out. Bye bye.